Self-center has a very basic law. Structure determines function. Our structure can be made up of many ingredients. It isn't the ingredients that counts, it is the structure itself. So structure determines function. See, we have to be restructuralized. We have many parts that came into existence in order to get us through this risk system or the Dark Ages. This is our spinal cord. It comes down this way. And this is called the horse's tail. Now, this is abnormal. Why? Because to be normal, this is normal. This is called the carpenter square. It is norma in Latin, carpenter square. This is not squared because when we were normal, every nerve, the spine came right down to the very end, and when it did, every nerve came out on a square to its opening here, which we call the intervertebral foramen. And this is our problem, right there. This is why we have obesity, not because we're eating fats or anything else. This is it. Eating fats, lowering your fats, helps the situation, but it doesn't remove what is really causing it. So this is why self-center is here, in order to make you understand that this is the problem, the horse's tail. And this is what we call triune or the trident. The horse's tail. And we know that the triune or Poseidon and horses going along the way. It's simple, but this is our problem. And we have to make a complete change. This has to come all the way down inside of us, and every nerve here must go out this way. Now, would you say that's a square? It is. Would you say that this nerve that comes down here and goes out here like this, what do you got? That nerve belongs there. But look at what we got. We got something, what we call obtuse. The obits. Dead. The dead zone. Doesn't Verizon advertise it takes care of a dead zone, but you cannot take care of a dead zone, which is here. and still become normal. We can doctor up. We can patch up, but we cannot completely remove the cause. This is our cause, right there. And this is what we have to go through. And this is what self-center is going through. And this is why self-center is in a precarious position today because of this. So that's Corey Kleiner now. This is as if when the winter season took place, this was completely normal here. It looked as if somebody took and wound it up. If you look at us, inside of us, very carefully, you will notice that the spinal cord is shrunken. It's brought up into a very short cord. And at the bottom we have the chorda equina. And the chorda equina means a horse's tail. So eventually, when our spinal cord becomes elongated once more for the whole spinal canal, then and only then shall we get rid of the arachnoid, and the arachnoid is a flycatcher. Aldahu, they call it. They give it a name for all things. So we won't need this flycatcher any longer. If you feel a little nauseous, it's because things are taking place within the equator, and the equator is where our belly button is. So I'm using nice, easy language so we can all understand ourselves. That's the equator. But along the equator, we have two zones. One is like is of Cancer, and the other one is of the goat. Two zones. So both of them must disappear in order to get rid of cancer. They're in charge now. So the day will come soon when the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, or the goat, will make the turn this way, and it will be vertical. Longing. Then and only then will cancer be conquered. Structure determines function. Now what will take its place? It will be the Tropic of Horses. Horses. There used to be at one time on television where we see in the distance horses running this way, and they had a beautiful melody with it. That was for us to get ready to understand what we understand today. Tropic of Horses. And when the Tropic of Horses come, Cancer, which is this way, and the goat, which is the kidney, are this way. Now they're longitudinal.